Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. When you migrate through your day, you might have to compromise. You might have to see another point of view. You might need to pivot your own point of view. But what you should always remember, that compromise wasn't meant to belittle or diminish or cut you down in any type of way, because compromise is only a beneficial tool for all parties when initial or original boundaries are kept in place. So if another energy is trying to project upon you or get you to see their point of view regarding what you've already decided was not right for you, that wouldn't work well with your energy or with the motion in your movement. So when compromise is suggested, that's going to cut into your boundaries and chip away at your strengths or your clarity or your true discernment or the lessons that you've already migrated through and the value that you've gained. Understanding that boundaries are not only for personal protection, but it's also for the protection of other energies. Because when you are the other energy and you're projecting your point of view upon another energy that has strict boundaries that they've learned and they've grown from and that they've implemented into their daily routine, right? By you projecting your idea or your lower vibrational perception, it's limiting not only you, but it's also limiting the other energy if they choose to chip away at their boundaries to meet you. So if you're trying to help somebody and you're the higher vibrational energy, right? When you lean your hand out, you keep your back straight. And the other energy, stretches to you because that shows motivation and intent and the choice made in order to elevate and not stay low, but look to see what else could be achieved with that helping hand that could get them out of a limited space, right? So when a compromise is suggested, when a compromise is initiated, stop, don't react, but check in with your higher consciousness, your inner self. Are you going to be breaking or cracking or harming the boundaries that you've already put into place, that you've learned through trial and error will keep you in a happy-go-lucky, forward-moving state? Or are you strong enough to be able to use your discernment and come up with another compromise that maybe offers the ability for the other energy to pivot their mindset to be able to learn how to stretch to try to release themselves from the lower dense position that they may find themselves in, for suggesting that you meet them, but in reality, you have the ability to co-create the existence where other energies are uplifting toward you from a lower dense energy to obtain, achieve, and be enlightened by love, light, and positivity. And when you restructure the compromise in order to benefit everybody, right, or whoever is involved in the situation, making sure that you're first and foremost in that scenario, because you don't want to go backwards. You always want to go forward, upward. You want to elevate. You want to release burden. You don't want to gather more. And sometimes, most of the time, when you backtrack, when you crack your own boundaries to allow another energy to feel that they have power, right? That's a facade, because you just cut into your power, and you could have given it to them. You could have given it to the negativity. You could have invited more chaos into your life because you allowed the crack in your boundary. So please use your discernment and your inner knowing, right? Your intuition, your higher consciousness, your third eye. Place yourself in the future position of where you may find yourself if you allow the compromise to diminish or break into your boundaries. And then use the flip side to see what type of elevation you could provide by offering a much comparable situation that benefits the entirety and not just one energy. So you don't want to just benefit you either, and you don't want to just benefit them. You want to find that happy medium that allows growth and elevation and the use of our God-given or co-creation tools, if you will, intuition, discernment, mindset, ability to pivot, to choose, to adapt to a higher perception, because the name of the game is to go up the ladder. We're never going down the ladder. We came from down the ladder. Well, to be honest with you, we reincarnated here high on the ladder. That's why they say that little ones, like beneath 5 years old, have more of an ability to see the spiritual or see through the veil, to be able to resonate with the higher energies, right? And then as you get older and life starts to limit you by telling you no, maybe, or you falling and bruising your knees and maybe getting discouraged, you know, life has given you all the tools that you need. You just need to implement them in the right manner that resonates with your higher self. And you'll know this because you'll feel really excited, really good. It'll be an adventure that you're willing, that you're wanting, that you're desiring, that there's a peace within you that's leading you toward. Whether your feet are doing the walking and you're following, or your intuition is showing you the path and you're embracing it. Never, never, never think that you need to compromise away from your higher self, because that's the name of the game. And when we do that, we hurt not only us, but our future us's too. Because we all came here with a plan. We all came here with a doable solution in order to collectively help not only elevate ourselves, but also to aid comfort and hope through our positivity, our love, our light, and our forward movement to all the energies that are watching. Because there are always energies watching, observing, to see how they could fit their niche into a situation that you've already illuminated, and maybe tweak it so that it's more individualized, which would give the ability to embrace, to live, to love in the manner in which your contract, created a long time ago, is for you to fill out, right? To fulfill. But if something or someone or whatever energy is trying to dissuade you, but you feel that it's the right way to go, you need to use your clear intent, and you need to use your voice, and you need to use your I am affirmations. And remember that you are not here to break your boundaries through compromise that someone else initiated. You're here to elevate and re-compromise, re-counterattack, right? See, when we bounce different scenarios off of different energies, it gives each energy the opportunity for further enlightenment. So don't look at any situation as good, bad, or indifferent. Look at it as an excellent opportunity to perfect, enhance, and initiate the boundaries that you cultivated over the course of your experiences. And when you're given the opportunity to compromise, make sure that the compromise doesn't serve one side or the other. Make sure that the compromise is even and it is a balanced, harmonized playing field for the entire scenario, which could take a little bit of mindset adjusting. But that's where reevaluating the situation and coming up with a better compromise will always definitely propel us further, because we're seeking the guidance, we're heeding our intuition, we're going with our energy, and we're vibrating through understanding and development and evolution. And yes, that's spirituality. And yes, that's personal growth as well, because you're enhancing yourself, your position, your mindset without cutting into your boundaries, but by enforcing, protecting, enhancing, and correcting any situation that doesn't work out for everyone completely. If you need help, I'm always here. And the one thing that I can say is that your love, your light, your positivity is very dear. And never, never extinguish, or put out any part of you that is light, bright, and positive. Lead with that. And you'll see that other, more doable, more viable, evenly rooted solutions, compromises will come into clarity, and it'll be well received on every energy field within that situation. I am affirmation. I am balanced. I am harmonized. I can see, I can discern, and I use my intuition to my benefit to guide me to my road that will lead everyone to an enlightened, a heightened understanding of self and boundaries and the importance of an even playing field. It's easy. I'm here. Reach out if you need me. I'm never far. And I'm always sending you the ability to see clearly. Oh, my nose. And to follow your destined plan. To be the bright shining light that you were born to be. To step into your divinity. Love and light. Peace and joy.